food. So as you can see, we are getting 8 kilowatts, 32 amps, and basically 240 volts. So we're getting a good solid 32 amps. And if I want to charge back up from 20%, where I got here at, back to 100, it'll take just under 10 hours there. So I don't know if you can see this. It's an absolutely clear night. And you can see all the stars. Right there's the Big Dipper right in the dead center there. And as I zoom up, you can see more and more stars. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna pick it up on camera, but amazing amount of stars tonight. Okay, I've done a decent job of blacking out the windows. I've left this one open for now, but I've blacked out these ones, blacked out the window, the windshield, driver's side here, the back. I've got to do these quarter panels still. I've still got to do these. The back window here. And I've even done the roof. So the only one that's open right now is this one. Okay, it's time to have a fire and have some dinner. Here is the fire pit. A little bit of garbage in it. We can burn these later. Put those off to the side. Just use that one as a base. Come over here and get some kindling. Probably only need 1 square of kindling. Not kindling, fire starter. One should be good for now. Use the rest for summer. Waterproof matches. You can't go wrong with waterproof matches. Always a good idea. Okay, so brought some kindling here. Let me just get this and start this fire, right? Put that in there. Open this up. Just some odds and ends. Some good pieces here to start it with. Some nice thin pieces. Some of these bigger pieces for later. Use these small pieces to get it going first. Okay, I've got some more in there. Get going. Get the matches. Burn this too while we're at it. Leave no garbage around. Any garbage we do have that we can't burn, we will take with us. Oh, it's a box in a box. Oh, it's actually 4 little boxes. That's good. So that side. Waterproof matches. Who would have thunk? Okay. I mean, I have a lighter too, but hey, why not use a match when you can? I got it down there. Is it caught? Yeah, she's catching. I think she's caught. Take this light off in a second. Oh yeah, she's caught. It'll go slow, but it'll go. And this kindling will burn really, really quick. While that's doing that, put these matches away. What do you need? 1 match there. It's pretty good. This is the grill. The food's over there. Here's the big piece of the wood. I actually should chop some of this up. Actually, before I started that, I should have chopped some of this up. Some of these pieces aren't bad, but some of them are a little bit big. These ones I could probably cut up a little bit more. And there goes the kindling. And it's catching the box, which is good. These. It's going to get nice and warm, nice and quick. That's what we want. Here's the cardboard. Don't want to smother it too much, Dax. She's going good. Oops. Don't want to knock it over either, Dax. Okay, we'll let that one catch for a bit. While that's going, we'll chop some wood. Perfect size. Why am I using an axe when I've got the wood splitter? Well, axe is, I mean, it's dull, so I don't need it, but it's nice and heavy. It's like a hammer, and I just use this instead. And if I can't go through there, then I'll use the axe. But like I said, it's dull. Birch bark's gonna burn really good. smells good too. Center the fire a little bit more on these. There we go. Put this over. Over. Let that burn off a bit. Okay, dinner, as we're gonna do it soon. Wood. Okay, it's a nice night out. I was saying earlier, all the stars, it's such a clear night. Oh yeah, you can still see it. It's amazing. It's -3 is what the thermometer says, but it doesn't feel like -3. It feels warm. I mean, I'm near a fire, so maybe that's why, but even when I came out from in the car, the car's nice and toasty warm. The car's like probably 21 degrees, I think. That should be a comfortable. Maybe I'll put it down to 20 when I go to sleep, but I find the back of the, and I'll know in the morning and I'll let you know, but I find the back of the trunk where your feet are, that the hot air doesn't get down there. Plus, I guess from the seals from where the trunk is, there's some draft or something, but that's where it gets the coldest. But if you sleep with your socks on or you zip up your sleeping bag, I don't think it'll be that bad. And of course, all the hot air goes up to the roof. I've put those privacy covers on, so that'll help from the cold air off the glass dropping down. So hopefully we'll see. Last time I did this, I didn't have the privacy covers, so all the cold air radiating from the glass and everything came down on me, and I was cold. So I'm hoping, with the temperature the way it is, maybe at 21, maybe 20, and the privacy covers acting like a barrier to trap in the heat and stop the cold air from hitting the glass and coming down. That should be better. This is great. I've never done any winter camping, especially in a car. I didn't even tell you guys where we are. I am solo. I am at Arrowhead Provincial Park here in Ontario. It is one of the only Ontario provincial parks, not the only, but there's a handful. I think there's only like a dozen or half a dozen. Every year they do more and more, the government, because this is government run, it's Ontario Parks. There's only a handful of Ontario parks that are open year round during the winter. This is one of them, but of course, Arrowhead's a big park, and not all the parks are open. Not all the sites and the campgrounds are open. This is site, and I'll show you in the daytime. It's pitch black now. This is site 370, and come summertime, this would be a prime site because it's a pull through. It doesn't have water hookup, but it has your own water tap and has a sign saying you can't hook it up to it. But it has electricity, has your campfire here. It's a nice big site, and I suspect come dead of summer or after spring, all this foliage fills in, and you get your nice privacy when you want it. But this is Arrowhead. Arrowhead's incredible. This is the kind of camping I do on my other channel if you haven't seen it. It's called Outdoor Canucks. I'll put a link right around here somewhere. It's more of a family channel. I don't deal with Tesla stuff like that, and that on that channel. I just deal with camping and outdoor stuff and family stuff. So check that out if you can. But this is the kind of things we do. We don't do winter camping. I'd love to bring the kids here winter camping, because if all goes well tomorrow, what I have planned for you is a nice little treat. Arrowhead is one of the rare parks that, like I said, is open year round, especially in the winter, but they do a nice little thing in the winter too, weather permitting. And if the weather permits tomorrow, I'll show you what that is. I don't want to say in case the weather isn't good and I don't want to disappoint you guys. Okay, so I'm going to put a few more of these on, and then I should have enough to get my dinner going. What I didn't bring is a poker to poke the logs. I'll figure something out. Or what I got for Christmas is a fire glove. It's just like a welding glove, but you can put, it's a big mitt, and you can put your hand in there, and it's nice and thick, and you can pick up the logs and stuff. I got one of those for Christmas, and I forgot to bring it. Okay, those pieces are on. They're gonna get going in a minute. I should get the steak ready. They're 2 thin pieces of steak, so it should cook pretty fast, especially with that good fire going here. Look at these bad boys. I don't know if you can see. Got it from the grocery store. They're pre-marinated and pre-seasoned, so it should be good. This I'll have to take with me because this is garbage that I don't want to burn. It's plastic and styrofoam, and I don't want litter either. But before I do that, I didn't bring a lot of food here. One of my favorite beers, a little Creamore action here. Figure a nice beer with a nice steak should be good tonight. Cheers to winter camping. It tastes good. And the good thing with winter camping, just like fall camping, even more so in winter, you don't have to worry about your beer getting warm out here. Okay, and then there's just a drink, some water, and some potato salad in there. Okay, so this should be good to get started. Is it frozen? It's a little frozen. That cooler is better than I thought it was. I didn't just keep it cold, it froze it. Okay, so there we go. They're on. Like I said, I will put this back in here and take it home with me. This will be my garbage can. And now that that's finished, I can use the cooler as a little table. So these are cooking up nice and good. I have neighbors. Look at that. There's not many people here, but that's one of like 3 people here. Okay, time to flip these puppies and see how they're turning out. Oh yeah, they're looking good. Have to get a light. Okay, yeah, see that they're going pretty good. Let those cook for a few more minutes, and then they should be good to take off.
Cooking a steak?
Cooking a steak on the fire.
Ow!
You want to see the fire?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can show it to you. Okay, these are done. Let me get a plate and take these off. The fire's nice and hot. Look at these puppies. They're done. Medium rare? Rare maybe? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna take these in the car and let this fire burn out a little bit. Take these in the car and start eating before they get cold. Okay, so now I'm in my car. I got the steak there. It's rare to medium rare, just the way I like it, and a little bit of potato salad from the grocery store, and of course, like I said, my cream or beer. Gonna watch some YouTube while I eat dinner, and then sit back, relax a little bit, maybe catch a movie in a little bit. Actually, I'll give you a tour of back there. I haven't given you a tour yet. Okay, so I'm back here now. I'm going to give you a little tour, but it is completely blacked out here. I've got all the panels on all the windows. We've got the two back windows here. We have the actual back glass there. We've got the two front doors, passenger and driver side there. We've got the windshield, and of course, we even have the roof. It comes in two different pieces, but the roof is all blacked out. It's not completely blacked out. The roof has, there is a little bit of light that'll come through here come morning time, but you know what? With the exception of a little bit of light leaking through in the corners and stuff like that, come morning time when the sun comes up, I should be, it should be pretty dark in here. It shouldn't, the light won't wake me up, put it that way. I'm a little sensitive to light when I sleep, so at home I have blackout shades in my room and stuff. So even the little quarter panels there, they've got little blackout stuff there too. So we'll have to wait and see in the morning. I mean, these little fairy lights that I have there just for decoration, those I'll turn off when I go to bed, obviously, or when I go to sleep. But it's looking pretty good. Like I said, it's about 21 degrees in here. I'm going to turn it down probably a degree or two before I go to bed. And we're on a little bit of a, not a slant, but my head is a little bit higher than my feet, and I think that's the way you want it. If it's one of those things that if it's the other way around and your feet are higher than your head, then all the blood rushes to your head, and I don't think you want that. Just by nature, I think the way these seats on the Model Y fold down, they don't go completely flat. They're a little bit angled, probably on maybe a 5-degree angle, and by the time you put the pillows here, it goes up. The ground that we're on is pretty much flat, so I think it'll work. It'll be fine. Okay, I think it's time to watch a movie now. Now, it's probably not the best area to watch a movie from the back here, just like I said, the way it's slanted up and stuff, and the screen is right there. So I think I'm going to go to the front driver's seat, or the passenger. No, the passenger seat's got too much stuff on it. That's my storage area. So I'll go to the front driver's seat and recline back and watch a nice little movie on Netflix. Good morning. It's let me see. It's about 8 o'clock. Woke up about 10-15 minutes ago. I slept pretty good. Just as I expected. The back of the trunk area where your feet would be was pretty chilly, just I guess because it's where the trunk lid is, and there's probably some drafts and stuff like that, and the heat doesn't get all the way down there, so it was a little chilly. So I had to keep my socks on, stay in the sleeping bag, and it was fine, but I did notice it. And the other thing is like I was saying, how it's sort of sloped because the back seats don't go fully flat, so it's a little bit of an incline where your head is, where the pillow is. I found because of that, I found myself not sliding, but you know, sort of leaning towards the back of the Y the whole night, the back of the car, and it wasn't a big deal, but I consciously knew as as I was sleeping and as I was tossing and turning throughout the night that I had to just scooch myself up towards the front of the car a little bit. It could be the incline. Maybe the car is a little bit of an incline. I'm not sure. But let me turn around the camera and show you because it's bright out now. I just want to show you. I don't know if you can see here. There is a little bit of light leaking around. Now that it's bright out, you can see. I'll just turn off the light here, and then you can get a better representation. You get to see what the good job you didn't actually do. I didn't actually do over there by the windshield. I didn't fully cover it. A little bit of light leaking there from the windows. Over here a little bit. Not a big, huge deal. Like, I mean, for the most part, it was pretty, like, if I turn this off too, it makes a difference. For the most part, it was pretty dark in here. I woke up. It was pretty dark. The back there, you can see it's almost completely good. Here, this window also pretty good. That window up in the top corner, a little leakage. And like I said, the roof I was telling you about, it's showing up a lot brighter on camera than it actually is, but it's not that bright. It's tinted, but it's not blacked out like the windows. I mean, if you want to see what it really looks like, if I was to open this part here, because this is just two pieces, right there you can see that's what it would look like without it. So, and you can get to see outside a little bit. So it actually does make a difference. So as you can see down back in here where I was sleeping, it's pretty dark and cozy. So all in all, it was pretty good. Right now, I mean, throughout the night, the cabin stayed around in here, or it stayed around 19, maybe 20 with me in it. It might have raised it a little bit. So, which was fine. It wasn't too warm. It wasn't too cold. It was probably the perfect temperature for me. Everyone's different. I got the sleeping bag too that I was in. Outside was different. Outside it ranged all the way from minus 14 to minus 17 Celsius, which is almost zero. It's anywhere between, you know, I mean, like 4 degrees and 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So it almost went down to zero, or that's what it felt like outside. But in here, toasty warm. And I don't want to say, I can't say what my consumption was for the car, because I had it plugged in the whole night with the shore power there, the 50 amp here at the trailer park. So it was plugged in. So I mean, I've got 90% to go home now. So that's the beauty. I mean, while I slept, I stayed warm and stayed plugged in. So now I don't have to stop to charge. I can make it all the way home with 90%, more than enough. I just put it to 90 so I have, you know, when I get home, I've got some charge that I can, you know, do whatever I need to do around town without having to charge at home before the end of the day or before the end of the night type of thing. So worked out good. I can't complain at all in terms of charging and in terms of staying warm and everything, efficiency. You could hear the car and the HVAC system going every now and then throughout the night. I kept the fan down to low, so it was minimal noise. If you like the background noise, you could keep it to high or medium. I don't know if it make a difference in terms of regulating the temperature. Probably maybe a little harder, whereas with low, I find it to be the best for driving every day, and for when you're camping, it's that dull roar in the background, and when you're back there, you don't even hear it that much, to be quite honest. So I'm gonna pack up, gonna go to that one spot to see if it is actually doable, that little thing I mentioned about last night. Not the whole reason I came here. I mean, the whole reason I came here was to camp out in sub-freezing temperature. I thought it was going to be minus 10. I didn't think it was going to go down to minus 17 or minus 14. So it's a little added bonus. But I don't know if I have time to make a fire this morning. I know I have wood left over. But let me pack up and then go to the spot and see if we can do what we can do. And if I can, I'll show it to you. is a brisk morning here. I've been out for a little while here, and yeah, it's crisp. I can see it being minus 14. My hands are cold just holding the camera here. Now, let me show you around. I know when we got here last night, I was losing light, and by the time I had the setup and everything and got the fire going, it was pitch black. You couldn't see anything. I promised you guys a little campground tour. So let me turn the camera around and show it to you. So this is Arrowhead Provincial Park. This is site number 370. And like I said, in the winter, it looks very open and everything because there's no foliage, there's no leaves on trees and stuff like that. But during the summer, this would be a prime location. This site probably wouldn't be available for long. As you can see, it is a pull through. On your right hand side is you put your trailer in your car there. You put your trailer in your car right here, and then here you do all your camping and your fire pits over there. Picnic tables right there. It's probably frozen to the ground right now, but in the summertime you could move it around. And then you can even put your car, your tow vehicle this far up. It'll probably be a few vehicles that'll fit here. And like I was saying, here's this hose that obviously doesn't work in the wintertime. There is no connection on it, and they even say right here, no connecting hoses. So, and where we're hooked up in through here, you can see I've got the this is the 50 amp. Then in here has the 110, and then on this side has the 30 amp. Yeah, that's the 30 amp. They put these here in the wintertime, so when the snow comes up too high and they have to shovel out here, they know not to run over the electricity, and they know not to run over the water, because they put one on the water tap too. Sorry, it's a size 371, not 370. 371. Now I'm wondering if I'm on the right side. I think I might have reserved 370. No, it was 371. I was just mistaken when I said it. Hi, good morning. Can I get a farmer's wrap with sausage?
Sausage farmer's wrap?
And an orange juice, please.
Would you like a straw for your juice?
No, I'm good, thanks.
And there it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna cook, did you? Tim Hortons, Breakfast of Champions, Canadian champions. So this is it. This is what I wanted to show everyone. We are skating, ice skating, at the park here at Arrowhead Winter Park. It's taken. They've actually taken one of the whole path, one of these campgrounds, and they've completely flooded it and iced it over, and it's pretty smooth for an outdoor rink. It's smooth. There obviously a Zamboni comes by here probably a couple times a day, but it's nice. It's nice and smooth. This is perfect. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, like I said, I don't know if you could hear me because it was a little loud there with me skating and stuff. I have to a little more quiet. So this place is open in the winter, but it's weather permitting because usually it doesn't start till late January, maybe February. We've had a mild winter this year, so it's early February and it's actually good. Mind you, like I said, it was minus 14 last night. So this is about 2.5 hours north of Toronto, so north of the GTA. So overnight gets really cold, and you know, if this was in Toronto, it wouldn't be able to have it. But here up north, this is like a winter wonderland. There's also not downhill, cross-country skiing right next to here too. There's lots of stuff to do here, as well as camping and ice skating. And the town of Huntsville is not too far from here, so there's lots to do here. Next year we got to get the cabins. The cabins look really, really cool. But like campsites in the summer, they book up really, really fast. So these are the cabins that you can rent and reserve. Like I said, they're hard to get, but they're cool little cabins. And the parking lot is right behind there. I don't think they have washrooms, but there's a washroom right in there. There's a washroom right in there. They're cool little cabins. Brave little suckers. Come right up to you. And right by my feet, literally. So there you have it. That is camping in a Model Y in the wintertime inside your car, not just with a Model Y, but in your Model Y or any Tesla. It's easy. As long as you have the right equipment, the right plug, you can do it very, very easily. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.